Hello and a very warm welcome to yet another glorious episode of 50 greatest Olympic moments in India's history. We focused on Dipankar Bhattacharjee. We also had a brief discussion about Muhammad Shahid. But in today's episode, we will be focusing upon a guy who put Indian archery on the map. Archery as a sport has had a very rich tradition in India right from Vedic times. You must have seen the exploits of Ram, Lakshman in Ramayana, Arjuna, Karna in the Mahabharata, Eklavya, Dronacharya, all those names are epic when it came to archery. But as time progressed and as the modern era came in, the sport of archery took a backseat in India. Imagine a country with such a rich culture going backwards. But in the 80s and the 90s, there was one individual who wanted to put archery on the world map from India. His humble beginnings from the small town of Rajasthan, he found work in the fields as a child. In order to pass time, what would he do? Remarkably, he designed his own bow and arrow. That was the only pastime he had with his friends. But as time progressed, there was much more to this man's ability. He started to shoot down birds. He got some food in return. His family was not so well to do. The arrow and the bow became much better in quality. Did you know that this man did not even know that archery as a sport existed in India? He had no clue that it was an international sport. His uncle luckily told him. He was the ace archer in the village. Word soon spread, and he used to top archery competitions in every other village that he participated in. Such was his prowess that in 1987, the Sports Authority of India, in the Special Area Games program, he became one of the top contenders. His exploits put Indian archery on the world map back in those dark days of the 80s and the 90s. This is the ultimate story of India's ace archer, Limba Ram. Limba Ram, at the age of 16, won the junior championship. And now he was destined for greater things. At the age of 16, he was part of the Indian contingent that had gone to the 1988 Seoul Olympics. But it was a terrible Olympics for India as they came back empty-handed. Limba Ram was specifically taken in by the discipline showed by the South Korean archers, and he was determined to defeat the world's best. The disappointment of Seoul was channeled into something big in the next 4 years. He achieved tremendous success in the Asian Championships. He also reached the quarterfinals of the World Archery event in Lausanne in 1989. He also helped them do well in the Asian Games as well. Limba Ram was hitting bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. In 1992, he finally made it to the Barcelona Olympics. It was time, many felt, that India's individual medal drought was going to end. Limba Ram was in rich form. He was in prime form, I may say. But you will not believe what was the main reason that Limba Ram could not win the medal. It involved a disturbance, an official disturbance. When he was preparing, he was disturbed. You will not believe, folks, what happened, as that resulted in a massive consequence for Limba Ram's chances of winning a medal in the 1992 Barcelona Olympics. Folks, you must understand that archery is a game that involves intense concentration of the mind. Limba Ram, in order to build up concentration, meditated on a regular basis. He did not want any disturbance. Before the archery event, Limba Ram was meditating. But Indian officialdom struck. One unnamed official called Limba Ram. He kept on calling him. Limba Ram had to go and meet that official. In a show of overconfidence, that official said, Limba Ram, if you win the gold medal at Barcelona, we will carry you to India on your shoulders. That was the level of overconfidence that the officials had expressed in Limba Ram. But in that brief exchange, The damage was done. Limba Ram came back, but he could not concentrate. His meditative powers and his concentration was broken. Limba Ram later admitted that it played a major role as he had lost total focus. Limba Ram did not win a medal in 1992. All the peak, all the intensity that he had sustained from Seoul, all evaporated in Barcelona due to that one moment. Limba Ram was never the same again. In 1996, he had made it to his third straight Olympics in Atlanta. But fate again had other plans for him. Before the event, he was playing football and he sustained a very bad injury. It was so bad that he could not even hold the bow. He struggled and he did not win a medal yet again. That was the last time we saw Limba Ram in the Olympics. After that, he has been in severe duress, folks. There were images of Limba Ram in hospital where he was suffering from disease. In the coronavirus lockdown has also not helped Limba Ram. Financially, he is not in a good shape. It is a very sad state of affairs for someone who ensured that the groundwork for archery was laid in the modern era. Archers like Atanu Das and Deepika Kumari owe a lot to this man. It is a sad story of Limba Ram, but we salute him for whatever he has done for the game of archery in India. Thank you so much for listening to this special episode of Sports Lumo called 50 Greatest Olympic Moments in India's History. Press the subscribe button, tap the bell icon, like, share and subscribe, folks. Like, share and comment, folks, to spread the love. We will be back with more 50 greatest Olympic moment events in the coming days. We are building up to Tokyo 2020, which is just a few days away. Thank you, folks.